پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا
Good evening. Today is Friday, December 13, 2024. I'm Suleiman Talash and you are watching RTA News. Dr. Muhammad Naeem, the ambassador of the Islamic Emirate to Qatar, participated in the Darbul Sai cultural exhibition at the official invitation of the Ministry of Information and Culture of that country. The Afghan embassy in Doha says that various types of historical and cultural artifacts from Qatar are displayed in this exhibition. The Hamas Islamic movement in Palestine has expressed its condolences to the Afghan government over the martyrdom of Khalilur Rahman Haqqani, the Minister of Refugees and Returnees Affairs in Kabul. The Hamas movement called the explosion on Khalilur Rahman Haqqani a terrorist attack and strongly condemned it. The movement expressed its solidarity with the Afghan people in this grief and offered its condolences, patience and sympathy to the Islamic Emirate, the families and the relatives of the victims. Previously, Qatar, Iran, Pakistan, Turkmenistan, Turkey, the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, the European Union and the United Nations Assistance Mission in Afghanistan or UNAMA also condemned the attack and expressed their condolences to the Afghan government. And also, the Japanese embassy in Kabul has called the attack on the martyred Khalilur Rahman Haqqani, the Minister of Refugees and Returnees Affairs, a heinous attack and strongly condemned it. The embassy, while expressing its sympathy with the families of the martyrs, has emphasized the need to stop such terrorist attacks. Several residents of the capital have complained about the old worn-out Afghan banknotes, saying that worn-out money has slowed down their daily activities. But Afghanistan Bank officials say that the process of collecting bad money from the market continues. Let's see more in the report.
Worn-out banknotes in the country's markets have caused problems for citizens. Several residents of the capital have complained about the excessive value of Afghan currency, saying that the worn-out currency has slowed down their daily activities. According to them, if the old banknotes are not collected, the problem will not be solved among the people.
The money they give us to exchange for trade, if there is 10,000 Afghans, so the 1,000 is new banknotes and all the rest are old banknotes. There are many old banknotes in Kabul city. If old banknotes are exchanged during buying and selling, customers do not take them, and sometimes even sale is not done.
The spokesman at the Afghanistan Bank said that the process of collecting old currency from the markets is ongoing, and in the past year, nearly 7 billion Afghans of old currency has been collected from the market and new banknotes are distributed instead.
In the past year, the Afghanistan Bank has been able to collect over 7 billion Afghans worth of old banknotes, including all Afghani banknotes, and we ask our dear compatriots to pay full attention to the protection of banknotes in addition to using Afghans during transaction.
This is why the Afghanistan Bank has conducted dozens of awareness programs through various media outlets in the past 3 years to promote and use the Afghan currency properly.
General hospitals are being built in 318 districts of the country. The Ministry of Public Health says that more than 6 billion Afghans will be spent on these projects by the decree of Amir al-Mu'minin Hafazahullah, the leader of the Islamic Emirate. According to the Ministry of Public Health, the procurement process for these hospitals has begun. 5 hospitals in Logar, Ghazni and Farah provinces have been completed and their construction will begin soon. The Ministry of Public Health said in a statement that the construction of these hospitals will provide equal and quality health services to the countrymen. The construction and reconstruction of 15 projects in Khurram and Sarbagh districts of Samangan province worth more than 25 million Afghans have started with the financial assistance of the United Nations Development Program, or UNDP, through the Rural Rehabilitation and Development Department of the province. According to the department's officials, these projects have created jobs for dozens of people, and with their completion, the environmental problems of hundreds of local families will be solved. Several businessmen in Coast Province welcomed the construction of basic roads by the provincial municipality, saying that the reconstruction of these roads would facilitate investment in the province. They also demand the reconstruction of roads in the province's districts. More details in a report.
The construction and reconstruction of important basic roads in Khost Province by the provincial municipality has been welcomed by businessmen and investors in Khost Province. According to them, the construction and reconstruction of roads will lead to more investment and activities in the province. They add that the security and efforts of the authorities have created a favorable investment environment in the province, so businessmen are more interested in investing in the country.
We are very grateful to the municipality for basically constructing the big and small roads inside and outside the city, and there has been a positive change of 70 to 80% in our business. We also want more such roads to be built.
However, several residents of the province asked local officials to pay attention to the construction and reconstruction of connecting roads between the districts of the province.
All the roads inside the city were in bad condition, and now that they have been reconstructed, it has also prevented diseases and has become a good solution to many other problems. We want such roads that have been constructed in the city to be constructed in remote areas as well, and all the closed roads to be opened. We are happy that every street and every road has become beautiful. May God grant that these construction works will expand further and Afghanistan will develop.
It's worth mentioning that the construction and reconstruction of roads in some districts of the provincial capital worth 93 million Afghans has been started by Khost municipality and is scheduled to be completed within the next 8 months.
The final meeting on the 1403 development plan was held under the chairmanship of Maulavi Abdul Rashid, the mayor of Kabul. According to the Kabul municipality, the construction of main and secondary roads, sidewalks, canals, bridges, culverts, parks, green areas, street lightnings, purchase of machinery and equipment, design of projects, reconstruction of urban facilities, and new public utility projects are included in the 1403-year development plan. The United Nations Office for Coordination of Humanitarian Affairs, or OCHA, said that Bulgaria has donated 30,000 euros to the Afghanistan Humanitarian Fund. According to the institution, the assistance of countries in providing a life-saving emergency response in Afghanistan is vital. And the final one is that the Afghan electricity company has announced an increase in power generation at its 3 power plants, Naghlu, Sarubi, and Mahipar. According to the company, these power plants, which operate under the supervision of the Electricity Generation Directorate, have generated about 1,700 megawatts of electricity in 24 hours. And that's all for tonight. Thank you so much for watching. Stay with us to stay updated. Have a good night.
شهیدانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور دا د باتورانو کور ساتوي پسرو وینو دا د شهیدانو کور دا